Hi, it's Jehovah's Laws. I have a question for you, world. Who founded the church? Jesus, right? God, in the flesh. Alright, here's the question. Are you ready? Are you teaching all 10 commandments in those churches every day? Why? Because they teach you not to have other gods, not to worship graven image, not to take his name in vain, to remember his Sabbath day to keep it holy, to honor thy father and thy mother, not to kill, not to commit adultery, not to steal, not to lie, and not to covet anything that is thy neighbor's. So are we teaching everyone what not to do and what day to remember in our churches? You know, God used to kill off the ones who would not keep his day. And that's just one commandment. He was very strict about his commandments. So are we teaching men so? Are we teaching them to be great by keeping all 10 in our churches? Or are we neglecting to mention a few? Why don't you turn to your neighbor next to you in church next time and ask him, are you keeping all 10 commandments? And when he says, yes, I am, I know them, then ask him, what are they? I'd like to hear them. Because 1 John chapter 2 verse 4 said, he who saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So I would like to hear my neighbor speak the commandments before God now, so that you're not a liar. Oh, those things, those are easy. No the gods, no graven image, no take name in vain, remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother, no kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. And it doesn't take very long to say, I've proven this time and time again. They are so easy that you all be ashamed of yourselves for not knowing. You see that? It's on 0, right? No, the gods, no graven image, no take name in vain, remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother, no kill, adultery, steal, lie, covet. It only takes a couple seconds, 4 seconds, and 78 tenths. I'm not pushing it. I can do it in 2 seconds. But the question from me to you is, world, are you ready to meet God not knowing his commandments in your churches? You know, he'll destroy the church that was teaching the wrong things. So are you ready to bring him down? Do you think you're ready? Or wherever you record my name, I will come unto thee and I will bless thee. Do you really want him in your church? You better make sure that your church is ready for him. Don't you think? So are you keeping all 10? But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Bing! Great. I'm teaching them. I'm teaching it's important to keep them in your churches. Now, what are your churches teaching? Yeah, there's a field trip today. I'd like everybody to attend. That's not what's important. The commandments, God's laws, and God's kingdom are what's important. You're teaching that they're not as important as your field trip. So whatever it is that's replaced God's words, you better bring God's words back quick. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Remember, this is God's will that God created for His people to keep His Sabbath day holy. Now, are we keeping it by not teaching His commandments in church? That's all I'm asking. Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. Are we keeping those commandments? Or are we busy working those people to death on that day? It's a wonder the earth hasn't opened up and swallowed you. Thanks to Jesus, it's not doing so. So are you keeping Jesus' commandments? Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Whose commandments was Jesus fulfilling? Was it His Father's? So you don't think His Father's commandments are important? That's why Jesus had to come, to fulfill them, because not even the prophets fulfilled them. Moses failed in the rivers of strife when he got angry and destroyed 3,000 and broke the 6th commandment by killing. Right? One of our greatest prophets. Look what he did. And he couldn't even cross over because of it. So he had to give the reins to Joshua. Let's not make that same mistake, shall we? Let's keep all 10. And there is no sin.